listening to Season 8 of the award-winning Homemade Matters podcast.
Brought to you from the West Midlands in the UK.
We're just a regular family of 5 on a home education journey, and we want to share our journey with you and encourage you on yours.
So thanks for joining us, and here's this week's episode.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to
Homemade Matters,
Season 8.
Episode 11.
My name's Luke.
And my name is Eden. You're like nodding your head.
I'm nodding. Your name is Eden, correct. Welcome to the show. Welcome back if you've listened to us before. And if you haven't listened to us before...
Welcome.
Welcome for the first time. Welcome forward.
Welcome forward.
Is that the opposite of welcome back?
Like, welcome to the future.
Yeah. So, second episode of 2022.
Yes.
But what has most dominated so far our 2022?
Drama. That was a joke, him.
What has really dominated 2022? It's
dominated my 2022. It hasn't dominated yours.
What has mostly dominated
COVID.
2022? COVID. Because what happened after you had all had COVID?
You got it.
Finally, yeah. So it's been, 22 days of solid somebody in the household not being able to go out.
Yeah, so Asher on New Year's Eve, and then have you still got COVID?
No, I'm clear now.
Oh, are you?
Finally.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So basically like all of 2022.
So we've had a pretty disrupted, it was almost all of January.
Yeah.
But thankfully...
Oh, wow. Well, that's kind of good, Dad, because January is not the best month.
No, but thankfully we all had it very, very mildly.
Yeah, me and Mirabelle were
asymptomatic, yeah. So that was really good because it could have been a lot worse, but it was quite disruptive in terms of being able to go out.
I couldn't go to drama.
For 1 week. But then you went back to the other week.
Just like, for 1 week.
So where we are at is we've just finished week 17 and 18. So actually halfway through our 36-week academic year now.
Yep.
So we've just finished a few things, haven't we?
We have.
What is the big topic that we've been doing for ages that we just finished this week?
Anatomy.
And we really enjoyed certain books on that. So what was one of the books that we really liked?
Blood and Guts, History of Medicine.
Oh, yeah, good one. That was 2 books. And we also did another study on the brain.
Yes, The Brain was such a good book.
Yeah. So
it was literally called The Brain.
The Brain. And did you have lots of worksheets and stuff to follow on that as well?
Yeah, yes. And now it's all in a blue folder.
All in a blue folder.
Which I need to put on my bookshelf.
Because the next subject on our science side of things is going to be...
Drumroll, please.
Chemistry.
Yep.
So big focus on things like the periodic table. Mm-hmm. Mummy's got some cool cards.
Yeah.
The elements cards.
Yeah, they're really fun.
And she managed to find an actual periodic table poster today. So that's perfect. So we've really enjoyed that. I finished on the anatomy. We've also been doing lots of work in the garden, haven't we? Because we can do that without going out. Yeah. We've been clearing almost all of the brambles now.
Yes. There's just like a teeny tiny 2 meter wide squared cube patch things left.
There's still quite a lot of little ones, but the big brambly bits. I was digging lots of them out.
The dominating ones have gone.
So you've all been helping loads because of the 1,000 hours outside. You've been spending at least an hour outside each day.
We would have helped you anyway, Dad.
Yeah, I know, but also it's been an extra excuse to spend time outside.
Yeah. Yes.
And Mummy took photos of loads of different tree types in our garden. Can you remember? Because I think there are at least 10 different types of trees.
We're doing a winter tree topic.
Yeah, so let's...
I think there's only 9, actually.
Kind of... Okay, well, what
Possibly,
are...
I think. I can't remember.
Can you name some of them?
Goat willow.
Yeah.
Ash.
Yeah.
Oak,
yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Apple.
Yeah.
Cherry.
Yeah.
Just pear. Wait,
yeah.
Did you take a photo of the pear?
I don't know. The pear...
We have got a pear tree in our garden.
But it's going to get cut down soon because it blew half over.
Yeah, in storm army.
Can you think of any other trees?
Holly.
Holly, yeah.
We haven't got any more, have we?
Yeah, we've got hawthorn.
Oh, have we? Oh, yeah, it was really spiky when I was cutting it up.
Elder.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that up front.
Yeah, the elder's really cool.
Yeah, because I never really remember it.
I think we've also got hazel.
Have we?
Yeah, that little coppicey bit is hazel.
Oh, is that hazel?
I'm pretty sure it is. We said holly. So we've got loads of different trees, which is nice, isn't it? Interesting, like no sycamores or anything like that. There aren't actually that many around here.
Well,
so that's been really nice.
Oh, Dad, Mummy didn't take a photo of Mirabelle's conker tree that Hermione gave her.
Oh, true. Yeah. Well, that's a little sapling, isn't it? So
yeah, we've got a teeny tiny conker tree.
Now, and we're getting a bit of fencing redone, which means we can then we've got a new spot for a new greenhouse.
Yeah, one where it isn't going to blow down.
Yeah, if you listen to a previous episode
and break all of our summer hard work.
But I had a great idea for what to do with the old. I should be able to bend back the frame for the old greenhouse. And can you remember what my great idea was?
I don't think you told me.
My great idea is that we're going to put the frame up.
Yeah.
And we're just going to put mesh over it.
Oh, yes,
and then we're going to use it for soft fruit so that the squirrels don't eat it.
Oh, yes, I remember now.
Because we've got blueberries in pots that they were munched. Mm-hmm. The loganberry that I'd put in the garden.
Yeah.
Ages ago, never really did very well. So I dug that up today.
That might have been partly my fault because I remember I sledged into it 2 years ago.
Oh, really? So that's going to be fun. So anyway, we're going to have... And somebody's generously giving us their old greenhouse.
Thank you, if you're listening.
So that's pretty good. So one of the reasons... we love spending time outside. We love doing all the gardening. And actually, we've been earning the Royal Horticultural Society kind of like school badges.
Yeah.
So we've got level 1 already.
Yes, and didn't you say it gives us vouchers?
If we get higher levels of badges, so that's going to be really good.
It will.
Now, you've been very patient, but your highlight of this month, your highlight of every month is...
drama.
But you missed a week, but then on the week that you went back, you did something pretty special.
I got to fly. It was physical flying.
Physical flying. So explain that.
So it's not, like the harnesses and everything. It's like people are lifting you up. But it's not like, the fireman thing.
Not like over their shoulder. Yeah, not a fireman's lift.
Yeah, you're strangling me.
Over someone's shoulder. So how does it work? Are you like on everybody's hands or something?
Yeah, so I have to lock my arms on the support shoulder, and the support is a person, and so I have to lock my arms on him, and he's like, he's gonna
Are you
be,
on your front
so
or your back? Are you presumably on your back? On your front?
What do you mean on my back?
Well, are you lying? Are you on your back and then everybody's holding you up? That's how I'm imagining it. Is that not right?
I wouldn't be facing the ceiling, Dad.
Okay.
So and then everyone would lift me up.
Oh, wow.
With their hands, so everyone had to be touching me.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Also, perhaps a bit weird, a bit ticklish, is it?
Not really. It's just that you get the feeling of everyone holding onto you, and you're like, and someone was poking my belly really hard. Yeah. Anyway, it was really good. Yeah. And
so
all of my friends were like, I don't want to fly, it's going to be scary. And I'm just like, I want to go up there, it looks fun.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Yeah, and the person who's playing Peter Pan, because they practiced the week I wasn't there, he said, in a jokey way, that he has a phobia of being lifted up by people now.
Oh, wow, that's so funny.
But I think he was joking.
Now, we have just finished... reading
The Chimes,
which is Charles Dickens, in the evening.
Yes.
And we're just working our way through some short stories
called Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
I just said Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes. They're great to read, though, aren't they? They're really rich. And can you remember the fact? Oh yeah, it's Granny's aunt's second cousin's person was the person he was based on. Sherlock Holmes. So there's a bit of a running joke in our family about that we're related to everybody on my mum's side.
Because Granny tracks everything.
Family history. But I worked this out. So the inspiration for Sherlock Holmes was actually Dr. Belle of Edinburgh, and he was my great grandmother's second cousin.
Yeah.
In the same way that Percy Fawcett, the inspiration for Indiana Jones, was
my dad's mum's aunt's uncle.
Yeah, my mum's aunt's uncle. So
no, I just say it my dad's mum's aunt's uncle because then it's 4 instead of 3.
Pretty funny. I think if you go far enough back, you're related to everybody. So
yeah. Well, there was a thing in Lewis and Clark, 90% of the people, I don't know if it's true, it might have just been for the thing, but they're saying how 90% of the people who've lived in Metropolis for 3 generations are related.
And this is the 1990s Lois and Clark, rather than the new one that's on BBC. So
Oh, is there a new one?
there's a new one, yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't be as good as Lois and Clark.
Maybe not. So
Because Lois is really funny.
she is pretty funny. She's a funny actress. Right then, I think it's time for a slot with Belle, because I recorded a slot with Belle. And then after that, we'll take a short break, and then we're going to come back with Asha and talk
Our
about some of the
special
trips
guest.
that we've finally been able to do
Yep.
after
Well,
you were all
haven't.
clear of... we in the plural, we in a collective sense of our family has been able to do, having escaped COVID. I almost said Clovid, and that's not right at all. Right.
Is this like the clover virus, Dad?
Yeah,
like, everyone's got like clover growing out of their noses.
Oh, wow, that would be a good story. Anyway, Here is Belle. Now, I am here with...
Me.
Who's me?
Me.
You have to say it for the listeners.
Mirabelle.
I'm here with Mirabelle. And Mummy did something to your hair yesterday. What did she do?
Dyed it pink and purple.
Is it, what, pink and purple all over?
No.
Where is it pink and purple?
So look at right here.
Just at the end is what I was trying to say for people listening.
Yeah.
Mirabelle is showing the amazing pinky purpleness at the end of her lovely hair. What?
Purple's higher up though.
Yeah. What made you decide to do that?
Well, basically, I just wanted to dye.
Pretty cool. Want to dye your hair?
Well, Mom had the idea.
Really. Now, we are really enjoying a book at bedtime at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah.
Which book are we reading?
I'm reading Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Now, I've never read that book before. Does he make lots of good decisions?
No.
No. Is he a good boy?
No.
What has been the worst thing he's done so far?
He ran away from his dad.
Yeah, that made everything go wrong.
Yeah.
And what was the worst thing that's happened to him? Because everyone keeps tricking him. What was the worst trick that's been played on him?
The shark one.
Yeah,
The
just now, the dogfish one.
Yeah.
So we're really enjoying Pinocchio. That's one of the free reads, Ambleside free reads that we're enjoying. And
The Silver Pony.
And you've got a book out of the library called
Silver Pony.
And when we finish reading Pinocchio, we're going to read that.
Yeah.
Because you love ponies and horses and donkeys, don't you? To eat.
And dogs.
You like eating them.
No.
You like playing with them.
No, I like riding them.
Yeah, that would be so good.
But if we had a big dog, then I could ride on him.
Well, yeah, maybe if we did have a big dog, you could ride on him. Now, one last thing we were going to talk about on a similar subject is we really love paw print badges, and you've been earning a badge this last week or so.
Unicorn.
The unicorn badge. So what kinds of things do you have to do to earn the unicorn badge?
You have to make things.
Okay, what kind of things have you made?
We've made the unicorn horn.
Oh, what did you make that out of?
Well, we printed it out on card and then cut it out and then I coloured it in and then I couldn't do the squiggly lines because that's where we were gluing it.
Okay.
And then did stickers around.
Okay, so you
Sparkly
decorated it. Any other activities you've done for the unicorn badge?
Did
you do unicorn hide and seek?
Yeah.
How did that work?
So you had to hide the unicorn and we used my little one.
Oh, right, yeah, because a full-size unicorn would be really hard to hide in the house.
Yeah.
And we don't have a full-size one, so we just hid your little one. Who did you play it with?
Mummy.
Who won?
Me.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Probably me.
Probably you. And what are you looking forward to most this week?
Don't do that because I banged my head in.
Oh, have you got a bit of a... right. And what have you been enjoying the most of being outside?
Can you see a bruise here?
Maybe the merest, tiniest bruise. What did you help me do yesterday in the garden? While I was sawing up logs. You were very grown up. What did you use?
I used snippets.
You used the snippers, the secateurs. And what were you snipping up?
I was snipping up sticks.
That was pretty helpful.
Chop, chop.
And then what do we do with them?
We throw them on the fire.
Put them on the bonfire because we've been doing lots of clearing in the garden.
Can we have a bonfire at night? With marshmallows.
Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, we should have a fire pit soon, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
That'd be really fun.
With the old fire.
Yeah.
The old fire pit.
Yeah, our regular one.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Belle, for sharing all of that. Shall we carry on with the rest of the show? Okay, see you all in a bit.
Nah, bye.
Bye.
Night. You're listening to the Home and Matters podcast.
Okay, we're back.
We're back.
We've got Asher with us.
We have.
Say hello, Asher.
Hello.
Oh. We've got Bear with us. Say hello, Bear. You did sniff it. Bear is our dog.
Yay.
He is now sitting on my lap.
We're only his paws.
Bear, honestly, there's not enough space here. Okay,
Because I
now. You, not me, have all, once you all tested clear, you went out and did some trips recently. So, I need to move Bear actually because the microphone's in the way. Now, you went to 2 places at the University of Birmingham recently.
Yeah.
Now, the first place was the
Barber Institute.
The Barber Institute, and which is a type of art gallery.
Yeah,
not the Barbara.
Barber.
And so Asher, what were some of your favourite paintings that you saw there? Do any stand out in your memory?
No. Sadly, because I've forgotten them all.
You've forgotten them all?
Yeah.
How about you, Eden?
There was this one lady, right? And, there was one piece that was, done by a 90-year-old man. And it wasn't in the correct place, but that was because he looked up to the other 2 men on either side of him. And then there was also lots of biblical paintings.
Okay, yeah.
And
quite a common theme from a certain era, I think.
Yeah, from the medieval.
Yeah.
The medieval times. Yeah. And then there was also this lady whose eyes were painted so that wherever you were standing in the room, her eyes followed you.
Oh, that's a bit.
Yeah,
and was it creepy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then at the end of the medieval section, they also had some 1800s ones from I think they had a Picasso, and then they also had lots of sunset pictures as well, and they had one about a rhino.
Did they have any of the artists that we've studied?
I think they did. So I think they had an Edgar Degas. I think. Yeah, and then there were also some other ones.
Okay. Have you remembered any more, Ash?
Not really.
Not really. What was the worst bit about?
Actually, yeah, I do remember one.
Okay.
It was the one about the party, and the person wasn't wearing any pants.
What?
So the person went to the party with no pants on.
Yeah, at the beginning, there was this one where it was all these finely dressed
Was it
people in
a modern?
No, it wasn't a modern one, Dad. This was the really, really early ones. And there was someone who was naked on their bottom half.
Oh. Well, I'm sure there's a deeper meaning behind that painting.
We looked though. I didn't see what there was.
So you had a good time. At the Barber Institute.
Yeah.
Would you recommend it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Were there any sculptures there as well?
There was some little miniature ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was kind of strange being on the university campus.
Yeah.
Because it was huge.
It is big, yeah. It's a big campus.
They had netball fields.
The other place you went then, because we're just starting another geology topic, was Lapworth Museum, which is a geological museum. Mm-hmm. So I remember going to Lapworth Museum. It's pretty cool. So what are some of your favourite bits from Lapworth Museum, Ash?
The rocks bit.
Which rocks are your favourite rocks?
And probably I've actually forgotten them. I do remember one. It's calcite on it.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know what it looks like though because I've forgotten.
Yeah. I like all the rocks as well. They've got a huge wall of them, haven't they?
Yeah, and just the upstairs bits.
Yeah.
And I also like the Hughes family tree, which means the Sarsiccans related to carrots.
Oh,
very distantly.
Very it's weird. Aren't the calcites the one that sort of glow in ultraviolet or something?
Probably.
I don't think so.
They've got some that glow in ultraviolet, haven't
Yeah,
they?
they have. Yeah, I spent.
How about you?
I spent most. I said like the majority of my time just in like the crystals area, just like staring at all of the crystals.
They are really, really good.
And gems, because they're really beautiful. And copper was in there for some reason.
Yeah, well, it's a type of metal, isn't it?
Yeah, and so I did a really nice entry in my nature journal.
Oh, you took nature journals, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you remember what you put in your nature journal, Ash?
A picture of one of the rocks.
Pretty good.
And-
Long pointy one that looked like that.
Yeah.
And Ash,
Yeah.
the phrase?
Oh yeah, I put a phrase in there.
Yeah.
What was the phrase?
Like there was like no pebble that you can pick up that doesn't show the Earth's history or something.
Pretty good. Did
Or
you
something.
look at any of the fossil stuff while you were there as well?
I
Or
think
not this time?
Mirabelle did. Mirabelle was like looking at their TV that plays like two tapes of like the things in
bug.
prehistoric times.
Yeah, the Dudley bug,
But there's only like 2 bits on it, but she was watching for ages.
Well, she was taking it all in. So, actually, didn't you do a favourite experiment of ours that is about the different types of rocks?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Gosh,
with
the starburst.
sweets, the starburst one.
Oh yeah.
So
Can I
how
talk
does that
about it,
start?
please?
Yeah, you start.
Wait, do I have to just say the start?
Yeah, well, to say how does the experiment go?
So you like manipulate the starburst, and like the first one you stack it, because it was quite a while ago that we did this. There's like the different rocks. So there's metamorphic, sedimentary, and igneous.
Yeah, it's a sedimentary.
Sedimentary.
It's like sediment,
like
isn't it? You
Yeah,
stuck
it's like
it on
the
top.
layers.
Yeah, so you
And
stuck
then
it on top.
metamorphic, you have to like put it in your
Squish
hands
it
and
all.
like squish it and mold it, which actually takes a surprising amount of time.
Yeah,
because
so
it was
that's
really,
then
really hard.
metamorphic, so it's changing
Yeah.
because it's been squished together.
And then at
And then
the
igneous.
end, you put the sweets in the microwave because it's a volcano one.
And you heat it, yeah, and that's
Volcano rock.
igneous, yeah. And then you get
Yeah.
to eat it.
Yeah, but we couldn't eat the igneous rocks. It
was too hard.
It was too hard.
Igneous
It would
starburst.
have broken our teeth.
Did you know that when Mummy and I were growing up, starburst was called something else? They
No.
renamed it.
Why did they rename it?
called-
Oh
they
yeah,
were called-
I think I learned that in class.
They were called opal fruits.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh wow, it's a bit of a strange name.
it is a bit of a strange name. So
Like opal
that was a really good use of an afternoon. And then
Yeah.
another trip you did, because we've been doing World War II, was you went to another city nearby called...
Coventry.
and you went and had a look at the cathedral there. So
Yeah.
what's distinctive about the cathedral in Coventry?
Well, the old cathedral was bombed, and we played hide and seek in it because there was like a couple of things there, and then also nearby there's a new cathedral, and we really liked both of them for different reasons.
Yeah.
And in the new cathedral, there's like this huge like stained glass window thing, but it's like modern, and I'm using it as my phone lock screen.
Yeah, isn't it some of the glass that was recovered from the old cathedral, maybe?
It
don't
didn't
know.
say so. Oh,
What-
bears all curled up on
What was
Ash's
your
chair.
What was your favourite bit, Ash,
Um,
of the cathedrals?
Probably playing hide and seek.
That was pretty
And
good.
looking at all the stuff in the gift shop.
Yeah,
The one in the new cathedral.
you like the gift shop. What
Yeah.
kind of things do they have there?
Pin badges.
Pin badges, because you collect pin badges.
Yeah, I do.
But we didn't buy any because they were quite
I
expensive.
didn't have yeah, they're £6 and I only
Oh,
had
that is-
£5.64.
As pin badges go, that feels quite a lot.
Yeah, I only had £5.64 a day
Yeah.
at the time because I bought like an entire set.
True. Yeah. So, so that was it. So yeah, we got more trips planned, but in terms of the last couple of weeks, once we've finally been able to get out, those have been the two main ones. Kind of wrapping up loads of the topics that we've been doing.
Yeah. And next we're going to start chemistry. Wait,
Yeah.
did we already say
We
that?
already said that.
Oh.
But I'm glad you're excited about it.
I'd forgotten that we'd already said it. And I wasn't sure if you'd said it. So I said it.
Well, we're coming to the end of the show.
We are.
Yeah.
Now, I'm toying with growing something silly.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about this. Daddy's going to grow a moustache.
Well, we'll see how long it lasts.
He's going to go Chinese one.
What is that, like the really long ones?
Yeah, the walrus ones.
What other funny moustaches?
The ones on the spicy chip packets.
The spicy chip pack. Oh, the Pringles one. Yeah. I wonder what that was. Yeah, I see. Yeah, on the Pringles thing, like a curly one.
Yeah, and Daddy,
Or-
he's going to go to crazy moustache and the crazy scientist moustache.
Crazy scientist
remember that
moustache.
being
Yeah,
stuff.
the one that
Different
goes on
moustaches.
spikes.
Well, we shall see. So
Oh,
tune in.
like
I can't promise any more moustache updates.
Or the Hitler moustache, or the police moustache.
Yeah, I can't promise any more
Or the
moustache
Moses
updates because I
moustache.
don't know. It's really only been a few days, and I've never grown a moustache in my life intentionally, just by itself. I think I did have a goatee, like for a goatee
like
beard.
a
It's
tiny
like a moustache and a beard under here.
I always thought it was just.
It's like around here. I did have that about when you were a tiny baby, Eden, so like 12 years ago, and I think I had it for about 3 months.
Mummy didn't like you having a baby.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, she was the one that suggested me, so maybe she doesn't mind me looking silly at the moment. So we shall see. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. I think it's been a bumper episode. This episode,
Yeah.
lots to talk about. We'll be back in a few weeks' time. All the details to get in touch with us are coming up.
Yeah.
But I hope your learning journeys, your home ed journeys, have been going really well so far this year, and we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, please.
See you next time.
Bye.
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 Oh, look at Belle, so cute. Bye.
You've been listening to the Home Ed Matters podcast. We love hearing from you, so email us to homeedmatters@gmail.com. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at Home Ed Matters, and visit our website at www.homeedmatters.co.uk. If you're enjoying the show, please leave us a review wherever you listen, like Apple Podcasts, Stitcher or Spotify. Thanks for joining us and enjoy your home ed journey this week.
They say absence makes the heart grow fond. Well, I've grown quite fond of you. Some people may think you're strange, but I think I'm strange too. It's raining outside, and it's raining inside too. I wanna go home, place where I'm known, and where I know you. Walk familiar streets.